Annabelle and I's friendship has always been filled with many road trips and quite a few curbs being hit with her trusty Traverse. Even though she may not be the greatest driver, she has spent countless hours traveling across the state spreading her love for the FFA. Her dedication for this organization is unmatched, and we have seen her inspire many members, just hopefully not with her driving skills.
Annabelle is the biggest Swiftie we know. Just like Annabelle is a passionate and loyal fan of Taylor Swift, she's an equally passionate and loyal fan of every FFA member she meets. A challenger, cheerleader, and champion for others' success, Annabelle is known and loved for her encouraging words and genuine heart.
Though me and my sister fight a lot, mostly over clothes, food, and me stealing her bedroom after she left for college. Sorry, Annabelle. She's always been my biggest supporter, especially when it comes to FFA. And I'm so glad that I've been able to watch Annabelle grow as a leader and a person throughout her remarkable year of service. And I'm so glad to introduce the Iowa FFA to my sister, our friend,
And your 2023-2024 Northeast State Vice President,
Annabelle Newton.
I wanna be your A-team. I wanna be your endgame, endgame. Big reputation, big reputation. Oh, you and me, we got big reputations. And you heard about me. Oh, I got some big enemies. Big reputation, big reputation. Oh, you and me would be a big conversation. And I heard about you. Oh.
There I was, 5 years old, at my all-time favorite place, the Benton County Fair. The smell of funnel cakes filled the air, and the hot July sun created the most perfect day for my first Barnyard Baby show. I was rocking the pink cowgirl boots and pearl snap shirt. As you can see, I was living my best life. As I made my way around the show ring, I was excited to show off my calf and, of course, my awesome outfit. Let's just say you could always count on little Annabelle to have enough enthusiasm to go around. Now, let's flash forward. 7-year-old Annabelle was ecstatic as she opened a card with her first ever concert tickets to see Taylor Swift Speak Now World Tour. The next 3 months were spent counting down the days until the show. Every day was a good day because it was one step closer to having the best night ever. And when the concert finally did roll around, I was enchanted by her performance and the music that filled the air. Even after the show, I was full of joy as my parents took me out to Hickory Park here in Ames. Moving forward, little Annabelle spent every day embracing what life threw her way. She was passionate about her favorite things and was not afraid to show it. She was living in the moment and ultimately embraced this era. This flame of enthusiasm began to dwindle as I grew older. While in middle school, everyone wanted to make their lives look effortless. I didn't want to be judged for trying too hard, so I went through this season of life hiding my passions and personality. During this time, I forgot what it felt like to live in the moment and instead just went through the motions of everyday life. This continued into high school as I tried to find a place where I could be my authentic self. I didn't think I would be able to express my enthusiasm or enjoy the now. That was until I found FFA. During my sophomore year, I decided to try out the parliamentary procedure contest. On our way to sub-districts, I was very worried about remembering all of the different motions and did not want to let my teammates down. I was anxious on our bus ride until my advisor began to play this song. When this came on, I completely forgot that we were on our way to a contest and allowed myself to relax and sing along. While singing my heart out, I remembered little Annabelle, who wouldn't be afraid to enjoy the music, surrounded by her closest friends, on her way to an event that she was passionate about. This FFA memory reminded me how to embrace the moment. This summer, I was fortunate to attend Taylor Swift the Eras Tour. While in Kansas City, I had a million things on my mind. My outfit had to be perfect. I needed to make a TikTok. I had an FFA event the next day, and 3 weeks later, I was moving out for college. I was so caught up in all the things that life was throwing at me that I forgot to enjoy where I really was. Now, before the show began, I met 2 young girls who were about 6 years old attending their first concert. As we exchanged these here friendship bracelets, I was reminded of my younger self attending her first concert 12 years ago. In that moment, I changed my perspective. I realized that I was an 18-year-old girl surrounded by fellow Swifties at a once-in-a-lifetime concert. So I took in all the sparkly outfits and fun dancing and allowed myself to let go of the worries back home. In this moment, I embraced this era. This is one of my favorite song lyrics. To me, this lyric reminds us that we should make the most of every moment with those around us. When I was showing my calf, I wasn't afraid to have fun. When I went to my first concert, I didn't hide my enthusiasm. Even when I felt lost in middle school, I still embraced the opportunities that came my way. Coming into college, I've kept these friendship bracelets as a reminder to embrace this season of change and enjoy the unknown. I've learned that you can't change the eras of life, but you can change the way you approach them. Iowa FFA, there may be a time in your life that will challenge you. There may be a season where you're overwhelmed with joy. There may even be a phase where you feel that you don't belong. But if you are unapologetically yourself, you can embrace every era. Enjoy the place you're in and who you are, even if it doesn't make sense to those around you. Maybe you have a different background than your friends, different passions, or even different dreams. No matter what it is, embrace what makes you, you. And the next time you see someone who is passionate about their own thing with no one to cheer them on, don't tear them down, but become their cheerleader. Now, you all may think I'm weird for standing up here talking on and on about Taylor Swift, but over time I've realized that sharing my passion brings me joy, and I cannot let anyone else dictate what makes me happy. I am embracing who I am. Quite honestly, the things we are passionate about in life may change over time. And that's okay, as long as we continue embracing who we are along the way. Iowa FFA, the next time your advisor asks you to try out a new contest, say yes and embrace the fact that you may not know what you're doing. If you have a bad day at practice, embrace the challenge of working hard to make yourself better. If you're being labeled as the FFA kid, embrace it and make the most of your time in the blue jacket. If you're unsure of what your next chapter has in store, embrace the unknown. Go forward and be unapologetically yourself. Iowa FFA, embrace every era.